Hey folks, today is February the 26th. It's currently 7:24 in the afternoon. We're going to go ahead and do our review for the Agimat EA, and this is going to be week number 25. All right, let's go ahead and jump in. I have been keeping up or following along with the results this week just because it's been such a volatile week, and there were certain currency pairs that were just trending in a very, very strong way, and that was given a lot of managed accounts and expert advisors problems. Agimat did have some pretty heavy drawdown this week. And I know I got emails from a few people that were asking about that. And only thing I can really say is just, let the EA do what it's going to do. I've been through this before. If you guys might recall earlier on with the Agimat EA, we did have some heavy drawdown and it was able to manage that and give us this nice beautiful equity curve here. And so this is it's gone through this a few times now. All right, let's see here. Drawdown 11.76%. And I think some of you guys might have had significantly more drawdown than what I did here. All right, let's go ahead and jump into the MyFX book and see exactly what happened this week. All right, so as we can see here, we did have, like I said, a bit of drawdown. Was able to close out those trades in profit, or some of those. Like I said, with Agimat, it opens up trades in batches, or rather it closes trades in batches, and it looks like whatever functionality it uses was able to once again keep us in profit. Like I said, it's happened in the past there, and it'll most likely continue to happen. The market is going to it's not going to give us what we want all the time. And so it's good that this EA has kind of been able to go through those rough patches and keep on trucking along. And we can see here this week we earned 1.46%. And for the month of February, we're currently up 3.67%. And as always, we definitely do have some drawdown going into the weekend. But this was significantly higher than what you guys see here. Right now it's $471. And this is a $25,000 account right now. So having $400 in drawdown on a $25,000 account, definitely not worried about that. All right, let me see one thing here. All right, so all of our pairs are actually in profit. It's definitely a good thing. I was just trying to see if any pairs in particular are kind of slacking right now. And I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the previous video, but I'm only trading 6 pairs. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but there is a 7th pair. So I will be adding that in next week. And actually, let me take a look here and see. I believe it's NZD Japanese yen. I believe that's the new pair that I'm going to be adding. And I'm going to check that just to confirm here in a moment. Give me 1 second. All right, we are on the Agimat website. And as you can see, Euro USD, GBP USD, USD Swiss franc, USD Japanese yen, USD CAD, AUD USD, and NZD Japanese yen. So as you can see, I do have that up right here. I just haven't activated it. Like I said previously, I believe I said in the previous video, I wanted to make sure that we got this drawdown taken care of, got this under control, and it has come down significantly. So next week, you guys should start seeing some NZD Japanese yen pair trades back over here. Hopefully that'll get added, and we'll be able to continue to watch it and see how it runs against some of these other pairs here. But just based on profit, GBP USD is our most profitable pair. And if we're looking at, let's see here, well, I should say most profitable is in profit wise, but if we're looking at percentage, 75% of the trades taken in AUD USD are winners. All right, so depending on what you're looking for, that's just a little bit of information thought you guys might find useful. And as always, you can come to the MyFX book link and come here to summary and see exactly which pairs are performing the best. And if some happen to start doing poorly and are dragging the account down, we can always come in here and shut those pairs off if we see one performing poorly. All right, let's jump back over here. And actually, just to see, 28.67%, 26.71. Okay. So we're still about 2% behind. We're kind of always about 2% behind that old account. Still waiting to see if it's able to, or if it's going to be able to kind of take over. And we can go ahead and take a look now. So I mentioned previously, $4.95 in drawdown going into the weekend. Let's jump into account history, and we can go to the 22nd right here. Definitely a lot more winners than losers to start out. And then, of course, here you can see we're going to start closing things in batches. $273 win, $20 win. That's a batch closed out right there. And we can see the next one, 1832.30. And again, there's always a couple nice size wins to close out the batch. Similar situation here. $87 is the larger win in that batch that closed out. And that's kind of how the EA does what it does here. And then we just have a lot of smaller wins that I'm sure helped us reach or get above that 1% for the week. So definitely happy to see 1.46%. And like I said, hopefully you guys that were in drawdown stuck it out, because like I said, there were quite a few of you that reached out to me and let me know that the system was in drawdown, and you were planning on, I guess, shutting it down. But hopefully, like I said, you let it continue to play out, because it definitely has done what it was supposed to do. All right, obviously we can't control the markets, and even though this is going to keep us in less drawdown than the original version, there's always still going to be situations where there's going to be added drawdown. You know, we can't control the markets, so we just have to trust the EA. Always make sure we only invest with money we can afford to lose, and just go from there. All right, so as always, guys, if you have any questions on Agimat or anything that's happened this week, you can let me know, and I'll try to answer it if I'm able to. If you guys want to test out the Agimat EA for yourself, again, it has gone through several of these cycles where we get drawdown like this. I just want to make sure that that's the main reason I wasn't too worried about this. Okay, but I can understand if you're out there with your live account and you start to see this drawdown. It's different with a sim account, obviously, but when you start to see this sort of drawdown, you have to ask yourself, you know, did I make a mistake? And hopefully, like I said, at this point, now that you guys have gone through it once, next time it happens, you know, we'll get a period, what's this, from December 21st to February 17th or 18th, have these nice long runs of profits, and then we'll get into, you know, a little bit of drawdown, but the EA consistently manages it and gets us back into a nice situation. All right, folks, so again, I'll see you next week on our next weekly update review, and we should be going live in, what is it, 5 weeks now? I said I'd do it at week 30, and we are currently at week 25. All right, so things are looking good, and I will see you guys on the next weekly update review for the Agimat EA. Take care, folks.